Hi guys, this is early morning and I'm trying to shoot a video for one of my viewer who wanted me to show the ESR tempered which is applied on this particular phone S24 Ultra as of now and with a caseology case. Okay, so what the viewer wanted me to show how the fingerprint works in a basically normal speed. Okay, so right now what I've done is I've basically removed the face detection. So with the if you can see, like even if I'm facing the phone, it basically don't tries to unlock. Right now it's completely uh, I can say disabled. So only thing through which I can access is either by the key uh, enter pin or by the fingerprint. Okay, now let's try to do something now. Whenever you will do a simple touch, right? So let's say you are basically touching and removing. This time it worked, but probably most of the time it won't work. Okay, it requires you like this. I mean, sometimes in other phones or in the side tap fingerprint sensor, it works fine, but not with the screen in display one. So what we need to do is to place our, so let me double tap and just keep pressing. Okay, it will just open it up. No, not much, but you need to just keep pressing. Okay, I'm just going to show you different angles through which I'm going to access this phone, and you can see with my normal voice it's basically opening from all the sides. Now as I was telling, this might not work if you just either slide a bit. So while placing, sometimes what happens is we tend to slide our fingers. That won't work. Okay, and sometimes what we do is we are in a hurry and we try to unlock. Again, they for some reason it's behaving perfectly fine, but there are some issues with this phone fingerprint for sure. But it's not that much that you won't be able to use any tempered glass. So that's what I wanted to say. Only try to install a proper one, which basically claims for ultrasonic basically fingerprint access and all. So I took this decision to buy the ESR one, which I find very great. Right now I don't have my iPad handy. It also has that. So yeah, I can. I mean, there are not issues. I've also so one thing I noticed, I have also added my left thumb, but it creates issue sometimes. Okay, so what I usually identified is just basically when I keep sliding or like I'm in a rush or just to put or remove, it won't work. Okay, so what I told, just press and give it time to just authenticate. Okay, it's authentication, it's not something related to speed and accuracy. It's always related to the authentication. As long as it's doing the job of authenticating you well, not letting other people in, even if it takes time, I think that's great. Okay, so for faster purpose or during day use, what I actually used to do is I will go ahead and have a face detection basically on, so face recognition. So not in this one, face unlock I think probably. So let me just put my, yeah, so here face unlock, I will turn it on. So what happens usually is when I lock it and I simply unlock it, so it just, yeah, it takes my face detection and it unlocks it fine, and that's really helpful. Okay, so that would be all, I guess. Okay, one more thing what I have done is there is one option called like basically you don't need to slide it up. Okay, I don't recall where exactly it so I will have to find it up. Basically you can search up. Okay, so there is an option, I think probably it will be there in the let's see, accessibility and advanced settings maybe. Or is it in lock? Is there a connected mode, sustained battery? Sorry, actually I'm used to iPhone. I used iPhone 12 mini prior to this, so I'm not that familiar with all the options, but it will be probably somewhere in, let's see. So display, no. So you can see I've not even turned on the touch sensitivity. Okay, it's not turned on and it's working fine for me. So that's one more thing. And battery, oh, lock, okay, touch and hold to always on display. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to waste anyone's of time here. So yeah, if you just press it, place it well, and just wait. Okay, one more thing I want to show. There is a app which I use, and for some reason, okay, this time it's not asking. It creates an issue there. I don't know. Maybe I mean, when I installed it, probably that time I was having some other fingerprint, but that shouldn't be the case. Okay, so ignore that. Yeah, so if you see, the touch sensitivity is great. Like anything, if I try to do, it works fine. It works great actually. I don't have any issues with that. And S Pen, I've already shown that it's writing perfectly. If you want, I will quickly show you one thing as well. Like I'm just trying to go ahead and create a note, and we'll write thank you for watching. Okay, you know my writing for now. Yeah, so I mean everything is perfect. Yeah, so I love this phone. I mean, I've used this phone 2 or 3 days, I guess, without any case and protection. It was behaving just, it was just stunning to use. The only downside of having a protector is the reflection. If you can see right now, you're seeing my iPhone, okay? So in the reflection. But when I was not having it on my phone, that time it was completely jet black. Okay, also this case, basically this case costed me almost half this Spison one. But if you see properly, it's basically have a bump on all the sides. Plus it has that texture to it. Basically, even if it is bulky, it gives a feeling that it's slim, right? It's basically breaking down that bulkiness into halves. And if you see, the edge has that gap. So basically, whenever it falls down, it might be able to take the basically the impact very well, and it shouldn't cause any issue to my phone. And that's what at least I'm expecting. There is a slight cutout which I'm not sure you can see or not. There is a speaker grill, it's slightly upwards, and if you see, it's just perfect. I mean, I just love this case a lot, and reason being the texture. It's I guess plastic, but for some reason it feels very, so on the very first day it was feeling like little rough, but now with 2 3 days of uses, it feels very comfy in holding the phone. Yeah, overall this setup is great. As you can see, it every time works fine. I don't see any issues. Yeah, but once I learned this technique, without that even I was facing that issue. So remember that. Okay, so let's quickly delete that. Okay. Yeah, so thank you. Like this video if you loved it, share it to someone who needs it, and try to support my channel. I'm a new creator, so a sub will be helpful. Thank you so much.